Hi people, this is Aaron. So in this video we are going to look at relational operators in C++. So when we talk of relational operators, it's just those operators we use to compare two or more operands to see which is maybe greater than which or less than which or equal to which. So just as in the normal algebra we know. Okay, so with that said, let's kick into it. If you are new to this channel, please do me a favor by subscribing, leaving a like, sharing, and also comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this video. Okay, so let's kick into this video. So we basically have 6 types of relational operators in C++. So we have the equal to operator, we have the not equal to operator, greater than operator, less than operator, greater than or equal to operator, and then less than or equal to operator. So we are going to take them one by one and look at how they really work in our program. So we first take the equal to operator. So when we talk of the, note that the equal to operator, which is double equal sign, it is different from the single equal sign. So the difference is that the single equal sign assigns the value on the right to the value on the left. So if you remember how we've been creating our variables, let's say integer variable age, then I will do, let's say 21. Okay, so what the single equal to sign is doing here is that it is assigning the value 21 to the age variable. Okay, so it assigns whatever is on the right of it to the thing on the left of it. Okay, so this is not equal to, like we call it equal to, and it is equal to normal algebra, but not in programming, like almost every language. So if we actually want to use the equal sign as it is in algebra, then we have to use the double equal to signs. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and create a variable num1. Let me initialize it to, let's say 4, and then num2 to, let's say 6. Alright, so we have these two variables, num1 which is equal to 4 and num2 which is equal to 6. So let's get rid of this thing. Okay, so we are first tackling the equal to sign. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to check if the variable num1 is assigned a value of 4. Okay, so I'll just do a cout, and I'll bring a bracket, and I'll say num1 equal to, which is equal to in programming. Okay, equal to means equal to, let me do 4. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, build and run this program, and let's see what happens. Okay, so we could see over here that it printed 1. So if you remember when we were doing the data types, we talk of boolean. So boolean, which is a true or false. So this question is actually, this code statement is actually a true or false. So it's checked whether the variable num1 was assigned a value of 4, and then if it was true, then it prints 1, which is actually the same as true. All right, so you could see that we have num1 with 4 assigned to it, which is, so let me change this value to 2, save, build and run, and let's see what happens. Then we are going to get a 0 for the output, which means it is false that num1 is equal to 4. All right, so that's it for the equal to sign. So we go ahead and also check not equal to. Okay, so just as the equal to sign, not equal to also uses this symbol So we just do an exclamation mark and then followed by the equal to sign. So this is how the not equal to is being typed. Okay, so let's check how we use that one too. So that one too, I will say num2 is not equal to 7, and when I build and run this, I expect a true statement since num1 is not equal to 7. So let's build and run to see what happens. Alright, so it is true that num2 is not equal to 7. So let's see, num2 is not equal to 6. We will actually have a false value over here since num2 is equal to 6. Alright, so we have a 0 over here. Okay, so that's it for the not equal to sign 2 over here. So let's do the greater than over here. So the greater than will just check if the value on the left is greater than that on the right. Okay, so if it's so, then it prints 1, like it's true for it. If not, then print 0, which means it is not true. Okay, so we are using these two variables, num1 and num2. So I will say num1 is greater than, for this one we just use the normal angle brackets on the keyboard, like just as the algebra ones. Okay, so I will do num1 is greater than num2. Okay, EMDL. Let's save this, build and run, and you actually have a 0 here. Okay, because num1 is not greater than num2. 4 is not greater than 6, obviously, so we are going to have a 0. So that's it for greater than. It applies in this way for every greater than you want to do. It compares the left to the right and see which is greater. Okay, so let's do the less than signs. We just change the symbol over here to less than signs and say num1 is less than num2, and actually when we build and run this, we should have a true value. Okay, so we have 1 here, which is a true value, that 6 is great, 4 is less than 6. Okay, so we are done with these 4. So let's also look at the greater than or equal to. All right, greater than or equal to. So this is the symbol for that one too. You first bring your greater than symbol followed by the equal to sign. So what this does is it will compare to see if the variable or the operand on the left is greater than or equal to that on the right. Okay, it's greater than or equal to that on the right. So let's see this example over here, practical example, so we see what we're talking about. So I will say num1 is greater than or equal to 4. Num1 is greater than or equal to 4. Okay, so this is actually checking if the value on the left, or let's say the value in the variable, is greater than or equal to 4. Okay, so I don't know if you know about logic. When we talk of OR, if one of the operands is true, then the whole thing will be true. Okay, so let's build and run this and see what happens. We should have a positive number. Okay, so we have 1 over here. Why did we have 1? It is because the operand is greater than or equal to 4. And when we check num1 is 4, which is it is equal to 4. It is not greater than 4, but it's equal to 4. But since we are combining it, it is, yeah, the statement should be true. So let me actually change the value over here to 2. Let's build and run. And we will actually also have a true value. Why did we have a true value? Because num1 is greater than, because of the greater than. Okay, all right, so that's it for the greater than. So let's look at less than or equal to. So in the same way, we just change the greater than symbol to a less than symbol. Okay, all right, so we are also checking now, is num1 less than or equal to, let me bring num2 over here, num2. Okay, it's num1 less than or equal to num2. So what this is going to do is it's going to check if the value assigned to num1 is less than or equal to the value assigned to num2. So when we build and run this, we should get a positive number since 4 is less than 6. All right, 4 is not equal to 6, but it is less than 6. All right, so yeah, I think that you have the concept now of the relational operators. If you have any difficulties or you don't really understand it, let me know in the comment section so that I can reach out to you and help you with that. Okay, so this is what we have in today's video. Let's meet in the next video and also look at the logical operators and then increment and decrement operators. All right, so see you in the next video. Bye bye.